Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that is definitely going to be 5 minutes today. Maybe. Today in the news of I Told You So. Last week, a new NFT project called Blockverse launched, which was a Minecraft project that enabled NFTs on a private server. And while private servers and paying to get access to private servers are nothing new, this one specifically involved NFTs. And when it went on sale on the 23rd, the Blockverse sold 10,000 NFTs in less than 10 minutes. In all, they took in about $1.2 million. But then, and this will come as no surprise, just days later, the project, the server, and the official Discord vanished. Internet sleuths and really pissed off owners of these NFTs went hunting for the people who were in charge of this project. And when they found them, the Blockverse response was essentially, they didn't expect it to be as popular as it was. They were not prepared, expenses are too high, and the anger over all these issues made them panic and then shut everything off. Citing doxing and threats, they haven't opened back up yet, as they feel it's only gotten worse. But they assure everyone that once everything has had time to calm down, they will return. But for the moment, they say they still believe in the project, and they're open to working with the community and giving the community the keys to everything so they can run it themselves. Will they be returning the money? No. So yeah, I don't want to say that I told you it was all a scam, but it definitely is all a scam. And if you'd like to dive deeper and get more info, please go to web3isgoinggreat.com. It is just a collection of all of these stories, and there's so many of them, and they keep happening. And we just, please understand. I'm just trying to help. I don't want to do these stories. They suck. They keep happening. Thankfully, good things do happen, because this week, on the flip side, Troy Baker, who we saw was involved with a new NFT project that was also some form of AI to replace voice actors. Needless to say, originally he said that, people need to stop hating on him and he's, following his own journey and doing his Troy Baker thing. Well, enough people were vocal enough to him that he has now said he's walking away from the project. On Twitter, Troy said, "Thank you all for your feedback and patience. After careful consideration, I've decided not to continue the partnership with VoiceVerse NFT. Intentions aside, I've heard you and apologize for accusing anyone of hating just for simply disagreeing with me." So there you have it. Score 1 for the good guys, score 1 for the artists, score 1 for the environment. Because it's about time that people start to recognize what a giant scam this all is. And I'm going to keep hammering it home until I never have to do this again. And that will be a great day for me. Next up in the news, Gwent. That's right. My favorite card game that prevented me from doing anything in Witcher 3 is getting a single-player game. As you know, CD Projekt released the card game Gwent a few years back as a competitive card game. And while I love Gwent, I suck at competitive card games. I've never cared enough to learn metas or synergies or whatever. It wasn't for me in Gwent or Hearthstone or Magic or any of that. I'm just not good at it. But what I did enjoy was the wonderful Witcher Tales Thronebreaker, which was a first attempt, I feel, at a story mode Gwent. However, the main man to Gwent fans, Pavel Berza, says there won't really be any similarities. It's not another Witcher Tales, but something different, he said. We're aiming to provide a captivating single-player experience for players who prefer it over competitive multiplayer Gwent. I have no idea what that means, but I am excited to play Gwent in a form that I really enjoy, the single-player style. I love Thronebreaker, and so I'm excited to get back in it in a way that he says is different, but hopefully will fulfill that, story-based gameplay that I love. So I'm very excited. I love Witcher. I love CDP. And I'm excited to see where this all goes. Lastly, in the news today, Wordle. That's right. The game everyone but me seems to be playing. Wordle has been bought by the New York Times for somewhere in the low 7 figures. So we're looking at a couple mil. And now usually this is the part where I'd go into a little more detail trying to explain what Wordle is. But honestly, I don't know, and I'm too afraid to ask. As far as I can tell, it's a game where you guess a 5-letter word and you have 6 attempts to do it. And it is very popular because it is on my timeline, on every social media, all day, every day, and it's making me crazy. In regards to the move to the Times, creator Josh Wardle says he is working with the Times to move the game over to the NYT site, where it will initially remain free with your current win streaks and other records intact. This is one of those things where everyone's happy for Wardle, however, people are like, what do you mean initially? Because he had said he plans to keep the game free for everyone. According to a report from the New York Times, it noted this is all part of its strategy to grow its digital subscriptions to 10 million by the year 2025. And the game currently has millions of daily players. The New York Times itself switched to a digital subscription model in 2011, as I'm sure anyone who clicks on one of their articles, if you see it on social media and you get hit with like a subscribe here page, you're like, I just want to read the news. Anyone is aware of that, is what I'm saying. This is all part of their plan to move away from ads and keep it subscription based. And hopefully Wordle will bring more eyeballs to the New York Times webpage. Anyway, that's it for the news. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everybody.